Mr. Mayor, we need to talk to you.
Mr. Mayor, today we are here to discuss the problems of food deserts in New Orleans and propose a plan to remedy them. A food desert is an area in which access to healthy foods is highly limited due to availability, limited transport, and cost. Food deserts commonly occur in poor urban neighborhoods and put the people who live there at risk of health problems due to nutritional deficiencies. The national average for supermarket to people ratio is 1 to 8,500. In New Orleans, that average is 1 to 14,000. The aftermath of Hurricane Katrina has increased food access disparities in New Orleans and other affected areas of Louisiana. With 20% of households below the poverty line, the impact of food deserts hits even harder. In order to remedy this problem, our committee has decided on 3 ideas that should reduce the effects of food deserts. Our first idea is to set up mobile fresh food pantries to help alleviate transportation issues. Our second is to create a program that works with the La Cafe stamp system to offer healthy food incentives. Our final idea is to start a community-supported agriculture program targeted at low-income families. I'd like to.
The first idea we would like to implement is the idea of mobile food trucks. These trucks will provide healthy, fresh food options for consumers. With the purchase of the healthy food, the consumer will also receive a recipe booklet and a nutrition pamphlet. The idea behind the complimentary recipe booklet and nutrition pamphlet is that the consumer will be more likely to buy healthy food options and to make meals from the recipes. The recipe booklet would solve the issue of people not knowing what to cook or how to cook. The consumer will also receive an education on the nutrition benefits of healthy eating and the deficits of poor eating. This educational pamphlet will encourage the consumers to eat healthier as well. In addition, we propose that the government would support and back the idea of the mobile food trucks, and therefore the prices will be lowered because of the popularity and support. Our idea would be that this project would be priced to pay for itself. Through the use of food trucks, less employees will be needed, the middleman will be cut out, and just produce will be sold. Because the trucks are not for profit, the produce that is sold will not be too expensive. The low cost of the produce would help enable consumers to purchase healthier options who normally could not afford to. Overall, the implementation of mobile food trucks will help solve some of the major issues created by the food deserts, including the inaccessibility and the expense of the healthier food options.
Our second proposal will be utilizing the Louisiana extension of the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, known as La Cafe. By doing so, we have a plan to increase the affordability of produce for the low-income people of New Orleans. Now, people who live in food deserts and use La Cafe often use their government food assistance to purchase unhealthy foods because, frankly, it is cheaper to do so. To eliminate this price barrier denying people access to healthy food, we're proposing a reward program that will be directly integrated into La Cafe. This program will reward La Cafe members for every $15 of produce purchased with a $5 coupon that can be used to purchase any produce of their choice. With this program, people in need of government assistance will be able to acquire more produce for less cost. All grocery stores currently taking part in La Cafe would need to adopt this reward program to continue their membership. By increasing the amount of produce that can be purchased by La Cafe members, we hope to give the low-income people of New Orleans a means to eat the healthy food they need. To evaluate the success of this reward program, we will keep track of the amount of reward coupons issued, as well as keep an eye on overall produce sales. Now, the reward program will be, as I said, directly integrated into the current La Cafe system and will draw on current La Cafe funding. By evaluating the success of the reward program, and by taking into account current La Cafe funding, we can determine the optimal value of the coupon. Thank you.
The third and final idea we would like to offer to combat food deserts in New Orleans is to make community-supported agriculture, or CSA, a more affordable and convenient option for people in low-income communities where fresh produce is not accessible or available. The concept behind CSA is that a person or family can sign up for a share of the local produce, and once a week a bag or box of produce is dropped off at one of the many locations that they offer. It would be crucial to work with people in the community, preferably elders or others who have respect and standing with the residents. Not only will their voices be heard the loudest, but will also be taken the most seriously, increasing the program's chances of success. The farms could use these individuals to manage the drop-off and distribution of the boxes, and also use them to help recruit more people to sign up for shares. As far as other logistics are concerned, pricing is one of the primary issues for residents of these low-income communities. The good news is that many CSA farms in New Orleans already accept food stamp benefits that cut the price of the boxes by 50%. Working with farms that do not already accept food stamps to help them do so is a relatively easy way and inexpensive way to help countless people. Monthly payment plans and a wide range of options regarding the size of the box and related prices are also practical ways of making CSA shares a realistic option for people living in food deserts.
In summary, we have designed 3 possible solutions to address the public health issue of food deserts in New Orleans. The first solution outlined was the introduction of mobile trucks in low-income neighborhoods carrying fresh produce. This will break down the barrier of accessibility. The second solution outlined will partner with La Cafe to give healthy food back to one purchasing healthy food. This will help break down the barrier of price. The final solution outlined was the use of community-supported agriculture to deliver weekly produce to subscribers. This will break down the barrier of convenience. These 3 solutions together will break down the barriers of accessibility, convenience, and price, which contribute to food deserts. However, each proposal can also stand on its own as a viable solution to food deserts in New Orleans. Thank you for your attention and consideration.
Pamphlet is that the consumer will be more likely to buy the healthy food options to make meals